Cheers, you guys. Welcome to another Tea Time YouTube time with Madison Christine. How are you all doing? This is definitely a crazy ass parade going on right now with these elections, you guys. And I just want to say cheers to being here, to breathing, and to just getting through this whole thing. I know a lot of people are like feeling like they're on crack, just like in this unnerved sort of state of being. Also want to recognize the positive things going on as well. Don't want to forget that. So I can tell you that I definitely felt kind of like towed under the last couple of days, and all you empaths and sensitives, I'm sure, can absolutely and totally connect. It takes a very strong will, strong purpose to be able to really not get fully pulled into this collective trauma soup with all the politics, with all the craziness going on. So, cheers just to being here and breathing and remembering to breathe. And also, what I really want to share in this video is something that's been coming through strong in going through this last couple of days of feeling that collective strongly, allowing those feelings, allowing the nervousness and all of it, is to talk about unconscious programming versus being a creator in our lives, envisioning our lives. These are two very different things, you guys. So why am I bringing this up? I watched my own human condition get pulled in a bit in the last couple of days, even with all the skills and all the things that I know. And like I said, I definitely call myself someone who often does the shamanic journey where I'll experience something to be more and more connected to humanity, because we're all very similar in ways, right? We just have choices. So when I say similar, we're all so totally unique, but this human experience has a lot of similarities. How do I know that? From working years with other people sharing similar themes and all of that, and myself going through it. That's the integrity that I bring to you. So I witnessed myself feeling all of these things. And I think as an empath, that's what we do too. We just do. That's part of this evolution. And it got more unnerving than I expected. So I was like, wow, if there's such an unrest, I'm just going to be with this. So the beauty of that was experiencing that and remembering how easy it is to fall underneath into that lower thought pattern realm that keeps people stuck, that keeps people believing in these lies that they're telling themselves, that media is telling us, that is coming from the whole matrix world, right? Meaning the unconscious world. Our bodies, you guys, are our unconscious. So that's a way we can get in touch with that unconscious and make things more conscious. So very important distinction of the old programming, which, what is that? Just look out into the world. Look on social media. It's reactivity. And let me just run you through an example of that. A person who wakes up, let's say, has their coffee, the first thing, checks the phone, checks the text, checks the emails, checks social media, checks Twitter, all this stuff. Their day starts with everyone else's world. And a reactivity happens, right? Are they liking me? What's going on here? Finds ways to reinforce programming by judging. We get addicted to those energies, you guys. We in our unconscious, we can. So imagine that person then goes throughout the day constantly in reactivity, posting things, reacting to things, going through with the same friends, same conversations, same job, goes to bed, pops some pills, wakes up, same. That is unconscious programming. Consciousness, creatorship is, for instance, I'll give you an example of what's been changing my life. Is I'll wake up in the morning, purposely not look at my phone, not look at social media. I want to start the day in my pure experience of myself, of creation, of nature, self, and out there. So I've developed a life-changing morning pattern of waking up and doing 10-minute breathing with Wim Hof, and then taking a shower just to cleanse all of the yesterday, and then turn that delicious warm shower to a freaking cold ass, instinctive, animalistic shower for only a few minutes. And that gets the system going beautifully. And then I'll take time to just be in quiet, or maybe pop some headphones on and have some music on as I disengage, and from my sleep as well, and disengage. And what is that doing, you guys? Scientifically backed up. Brain waves are slowing down. I'm disengaging from the stimulation of the world. Because let's admit it, you guys, social media, politics, all of that is a form of, most often, negative stimulation. And it's giving messages of, you're not good enough, you're not this enough, you're not pretty enough. It's a constant stimulation to keep you from being truly in your power and connected to heart space and bringing in the creatorship that you are. We've all been pulled down under, you guys. So my encouragement, my deep encouragement, if you're wanting this freedom and you want to free yourself and you don't want to fall into that quicksand that our collective is so deeply in, find what works for you that helps you disengage from all that stimulation that is literally unconsciously designed to keep us small and to keep us in this people-pleasing, epidemic. And if we don't do it someone else's way, what are we doing? We're living out someone else's life. I encourage you to live your life. You are here, you are purposed to be your own unique creation and soul purpose. So let's, number one, check out those thoughts. I know I have another YouTube on thought patterns if you want to get more into that. Check out those thoughts and remember that your thoughts are not always true. So if you're not feeling uplifted, if you're not feeling encouraged, if you're not feeling good enough, that is not of love speaking to you. It's not true. Eject, put that in the trash. Okay? This is deep, deep, deep self-love, self-care work. We are here to be that love, to be that purpose, to be that creatorship, right? We just are. I know it in my very fabric of my being because I know the other worlds so well, and it sucked. And excuse me, there's the lighting again. So check your thoughts out, get curious about them, and where they are not feeding you positivity, upliftment, give love to that, whatever it is. The more we just say, oh, F you, or whatever, that's not going to help either. But let's look at that and become the engineer of your own life that way and shift that. That's how we pull out of oppression. That's how we pull out of depression. Okay, so check out those thoughts. Also, let's get comfortable with the unknown. That is our creation source. Getting uncomfortable with the unknown, it can be terrifying for someone who's used to the same. But I don't know anyone in the same who is truly happy. That creates a competition and a constantly chasing outside, like I've talked about before, to try to find a sense of meaning in self. So we got to pull out of that quicksand, you guys. We don't see it a lot because it does take a courage, but to me, it's way scarier to stay in the same. That's like being dead, but you're dead alive, so to speak, or truly living and taking those risks. That unknown is scary, but let me tell you this, it changes your brain waves, you guys. When you do something new, it's gonna feel weird to that ego mind. It's gonna feel weird. That means you are on the right track. Hang in there. Okay. And also, the more you can find something that you call your own meditation. I know that word can have different meanings for different people. So, whatever that is for you that helps you disengage from the world, from media, from technology, do it. It's scientifically backed up, slows those brain waves. And I can say personally, backed up, has changed my life. I know yesterday when I was so unnerved, the best thing I did for myself yesterday was go for a run and then walk and be in nature and watch how the mountains were just speaking to me like, Madison, you can just chillax. Like, we're just sitting here. It's all okay. Right? So, what's your medicine? What's your medicine around that? So, really allow that body of yours to speak to you. Take care of that precious body of yours and just remember how powerful, how sacred you are. You do not have to give in to those lies, those thought patterns, that old programming. What can you do? Remember, the small things are what build our self-confidence rather than putting this huge expectation on self. Those little things really can gain us our self-confidence, you guys. So think about something that can help you disengage from that reactive world, disengage from those lies, especially in a very huge collective soup time right now. That's very easy to pull us in. And love on yourself no matter where you are. I will always say that. So, thank you so much for listening. Cheers, you guys. Have an amazing day, evening. We're all here. We're breathing together. You are awesome. I freaking mean it. And I'll meet y'all on the flip.